to the channel. It is your boy Fang Satonaka giving you guys Fang Plays The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak 2, episode number 12. We are currently on vacation right now with Arc Rod Solutions, courtesy of the Oathbreaker. So you already know that Hardwood has something in store for your boy, because there's no way he invited us and all of our allies and friends and comrades and all these other people that have no reason being here at the same exact time. Like there's not gonna be some experiment going on. So I'm ready to see what's getting ready to happen in the goddamn story. It's almost like it was when we went to Long Line on the vacation in the first game, and then we met Shizuna and a bunch of other stuff happened. So it's kind of like history is repeating itself again. And I got my theories, guys. I told y'all last time, I get the feeling we're gonna end this playthrough off with a major character dying. They might not stay dead, because if there's anything to go by with this series, man, they will kill a character or bring him back to life just for us to kill him again. So you never know. We can never say when a character's gonna actually die, if they're actually dead or not. So I don't know. But anyway, guys, we ain't gonna waste our time theorizing about this shit. Let's go ahead and bring everybody into the goddamn room, whoever it is, and tell them all to get ready to get Super Ultra Mega Charge Let's get it. Alright, y'all, we're about to get into this episode, man. Woo! Look at the background. Hey! Got us updated with the vacation. Let's get it. Alright. Tell you, man, it ain't gonna be all fun and games, though. It's about to all come to an end. Something's gonna happen. You can't never just have a simple vacation on this game. It ain't possible. Alright, so before we start their Forest PG up, guys, I believe we got a trip at that Marihan Garden. Want to exterminate these monsters real fast. Now, seeing how last time we had a fish at all those different spots, I'm just like nervous that I missed it. I feel like I missed a spot for sure. This is a new fish at every single spot. So every other area around the island has new fish. Ooh, why are they on fire though?
Deploying sharks! Activating skill!
Here goes!
Now's your chance for a shark boost!
Cypher activate! There! Chance!
Take those through! You can witness! Initiating shield!
Got your number!
Death by 20s!
Activating Mystic Vision!
Got your number!
We'll
On
win!
you, Elaine!
Cypher out!
Alright, ass, show them how it's done!
Swing!
Too slow! You're done!
Yeah!
Chance!
Activating steel!
Blast off!
Critical hit! Looks like that one.
You heard it, Zach. We got this.
Activating drop!
Alright, ass, show them how it's done.
Now! Be gone!
Critical hit. Way to go, ass. Show them who's boss, Elaine. Aw, come on, Elaine.
Your move, reset! My move now!
It's always some damn status alarm. Every time.
Activating steel!
Take that!
Death by 20s!
Got you covered.
Accelerating.
It's almost scary how good you are, Rosette.
Got your number.
Take it with us. We gotta win this.
Do it, Twin. It ends here. You're done for.
You cannot run. Fire! We'll
Come
win.
on, Elaine. We're counting on you.
They flinched.
Wide open.
Van, your turn.
Alright, just keep it go.
Activating steel.
Not getting away. Blast off.
Rosette, we're counting on you.
Initiating drive.
Don't stop now,
Here I
Elaine.
go.
That was a critical hit. Remind me not to get on her bad side.
You're open.
My
Take him down, ass.
I'm ready
Alright,
to go.
Swan, you're supercharged now.
No choice. No. Yeah. Up to you, Reset.
Now's your chance, Rosette.
Up to you, Reset.
Where are your friends? Mr. Abrams!
Think it through, us. We gotta win this.
Now. Cross. Diver.
Blue Sky's limit increase.
You got this, man.
Activating steel.
You're crushed. Don't
On
stop
you,
now, Elaine.
Beauty's blade. Kick the ass, Elaine.
Ooh, Hellfire
Well done,
reverse.
everyone. Reward deposited.
Nice job. Alright, now that we got that done, go ahead and start our 4SPG up.
Okay, ready to go?
I'd like to be off as soon as you're ready. Do you have everything you need? I'm ready to go. Yeah, we're all prepped and ready to go. We'll start by making sure the vicinity is secure. Lamb, you and the others wait here for our signal. We'll let you know when the coast is clear. Understood. Actually, is there any chance to be willing to let me tag along? I'd like to get a better understanding of the area for the film. Okay, sure. Just make sure you stay behind us whenever we're in the middle of fighting. Deal? Thank you. I'll try my best not to cause any headaches. Nina, you and the rest of the crew follow us to make sure it's safe. Yes, sir. Mr. Lamb, do you think it'd be alright if I went along too? Nina? There could be all kinds of monsters out there. What would we do if one of our main stars got hurt? Just leave this one to us, okay? Hot meat kettle. You sure seem ready to go all of a sudden. The goal is to avoid injury to our actresses, and I think we should sit this one out as well, Miss Judith. Oh, well, maybe. But I've done loads of training for action movies, so really, there's no need to worry about me. It's got to be the worst liar I've ever met. I'll have to pick up a few moves from Judith, otherwise my career will be able to keep up with hers. I don't want to miss my chance to learn from what she picked up over the years. Please let me go with them, Mr. Lamb. Oh, Nina, how could I ever say no to you? Sure, whatever. She would have just come along anyway. Thank you so much. Sorry for all the trouble, Mr. Arkrod. Don't worry about it. I'm a Spriggan. My word is my bond. I'll make sure she stays in one piece. Alright then, let's get a move on, people.
You have my support, Mr. Arkwright.
I appreciate that, Rosette. I'm glad I did. Okay, so I gotta use the team I had. Okay, so Judith is coming along. Well, Rosette, you're coming along, obviously. Let's go ahead and take a lane. Still want everybody else enjoy their vacation, man. That was quite the long tunnel. My eyes are having difficulty adjusting. Coming through was a lot of fun though. I almost felt like an explorer. Alright, let's start heading to the ruins, guys. Feels like there's a lot more nature around here. Yeah, no kidding. By the way, I was only able to catch a quick glance earlier, but the ruins seem pretty far off. It's just like Lamb said, and we're gonna be fighting off monsters the whole way. We should be on our guard going forward. Yeah, I got a feeling there's gonna be more of them the closer we get too. Let's make sure we keep our eyes peeled, guys. Alright,
It's go time.
Take point.
Charge attack is good to go!
There!
Burst skills ready to go! Deploying shards! Activating skill! Critical hit! Looks like that one hurt!
It's over. You're cooked.
Nice one, balls! You're in the zone now!
It's go time!
Here goes.
It's go time!
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice going, Van!
Holocore leveled up.
Nice. That holocore.
Charge attack is good to go! Hell yeah, baby!
Too slow.
Oh yeah! I'm getting stronger every day!
There!
Time to take stage, Judith!
Got you!
Initiating skill.
You're not getting away! Your move!
I'll handle it.
Your turn!
Beautifully executed, Judith!
Chance.
That's it.
Don't
You're
stop
up,
now, Wayne.
Racer!
Here's my
Now's your chance, Rosette!
Sucker!
Watch out for race.
Thing is rolling.
There!
Burst skills ready to go!
There!
We got it.
Time to take stage, Judith!
Your turn, Judith.
Valiant! Larceny!
Simply amazing, Judith! Parameters increased!
I smell treasure!
Charge attack is good to go! Time to take stage, Judith!
Little slum ball.
Your turn, Judith.
Valiant! Larceny!
Simply amazing, Judith!
I'm not a star for nothing!
You stole my thunder.
There! There!
Charge attack is good to go! Hell yeah, baby!
This in the back!
Initiating skill.
Burst skills ready to go! Charge attack is good to go! Hell yeah, baby!
This in the back!
Initiating skill.
Twilight kick! Keep it going!
Okay.
Light your toe!
Beautifully executed, Judith!
There are many kinds of flowers here.
I'm not a star for nothing!
They seem to be wild
Star of the
species.
show. Hey,
How
Judith.
gorgeous.
Charge attack is good to go!
There! There! Got you!
Time to take stage, Judith!
Initiating skill.
Keep it going!
Got it. It's over.
You're crushed!
Beautifully executed, Judith!
I smell treasure.
Taking it.
I'm not a star for nothing.
Shall I massage your shoulders, Miss Lannister?
Charge attack is good to go!
Initiating skill.
Criminal
goodness, you were right, Van. So many of them too, and the one at the top must be more formidable than the rest. Guessing it was trying to expand its territory. Probably join all the small ones while making a nest. Should we focus on exterminating the largest monster first then? Yeah, it's basically the core of the whole flock. All the little ones should run off once it's gone. That said, we might still have a scuffle or two on the way over. This could be dangerous for you and Nina, Lamb. Make sure you keep your distance. Right, I understand. Please be careful out there, Judith. Don't worry about me. I'll show you raw like you've never seen.
Deploying shards! Activating steel!
Blast off! Your turn, Judith.
Baby girl!
4 minutes! Now you're ready to go, boss lady! Reset! We're counting on you!
Activating skill. Cannot run. Fire! It's okay.
You're up, Bracer!
You mind, Elaine? Silvery? Rock!
My move.
Activating steel! Getting sexy, Judith!
Respect. I'll
You're
get
pretty
strong.
good too, Elaine. Hollow Core leveled up.
Sheesh, those bastards were a lot tougher than I thought. Well, I thought you performed rather magnificently. Gotti told me about your feats, but seeing you in action was much more impressive. You know, I thought I finally got comfortable with action sequences, but Judith really is on a whole other level. All those hours of training really paid off. Aw, aren't you sweet? But flattery would get you nowhere. Well, that should have been the ringleader. Now we just have to make sure the rest bug off. And there they go. It's just as you predicted, Mr. Arkride. Okay, there should be good for filming now. Just remember to keep your guard up. I guess all that's left is to go back and grab the film crew. Let's split up. 2 of us stay here with Nina and Lamb, and the other 2 can bring the crew over. Got it! I'll do my best to help. While staying mindful of any remaining monsters, the film crew was quickly escorted to the ruins. Once they began setting up their equipment, Lamb began scoping the area for scenic film locations. Before long, shooting was underway. Alright guys, this place should be safe for a while now. Why don't we get back to what we were doing before? Right, we were investigating the island. Well, since we're already here, I say we just start with the ruins. I mean, that altar's been bugging me ever since we arrived. Man, almost like it could have been made by animists from prehistoric times. I'm guessing this whole place is something like a funeral hall in its day. I agree, there's so much space. I can only imagine the crowds that came here to worship. You might be right there, Elaine. Van and the others proceeded to check the altar for any clues. However, they were unable to find anything else unique about it. There were also no signs of anyone having visited the area recently. Guess that's about the best we can expect for now. I wonder how filming's going. Already done investigating, are ya? Oh, speak of the devil. Didn't you only just start filming though? Is everything okay? Oh, we're fine. In fact, we managed to get all the shots we needed on the very first takes. We were just about to take a little break before heading back to the villa. I feel a bit bad that we managed to wrap up so quickly, and after all the trouble you went to in bringing us here. You got your shots in a single take? Way to go, Nina! Guess this means I gotta step up my game, huh? It's no big deal. I'm just glad you were able to get the shots you needed. At any rate, we're pretty much done with all our business around here too. Why don't we escort you back? That's all right with you, Lamb? Well, I would hate to be a bother, but if you're willing, then I certainly appreciate it, Mr. Arkride. Hey, Nina, come on. You're gonna get left behind if you don't hurry it up. Sorry, I'll be right there. And so, Ben and the others led Nina, Lamb, and their film crew back to the villa. On their way back, Lamb, having a vested interest in Spriggans, took the opportunity to interrogate Ben about his work. Kindly enough, Ben decided to offer the man a smidge of insight into his day-to-day affairs while omitting anything incriminating, of course. However, just as his account began to gain momentum, the group finally managed to arrive back at the villa safe and sound. I appreciate you indulging my interest. Of course, Scotty's spoken about you and your team in the past, but it's far more interesting to hear stories from the Spriggan himself. It's almost as if you're a small cog set between our everyday society and the criminal underworld. Even if you're just a single piece of the greater machine, the gears would envelop be snagged without you. I don't think I'm all that important now, but hey, if it sounds like something you want to work into your next film, be my guest. Well, I'll certainly think on it. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time as it is. Why don't we wrap things up here, Nina? Yes, I agree. We'll be heading back now. Thank you again for all your help. We plan to stay for a few nights. If you find yourselves free at any point, I'll let us spend some more time together. Sure, we'll see what we can do. Not every day you get to hang out with a famous actress. And what am I, a chopped liver? Yeah, you're different. You're a real piece of work, you know that. I'll be sure to remember this if you ever come begging for my autograph one day. I see you got quite comfortable with the group, Judith. Honestly, I'm almost jealous. Okay, I think we got a pretty good feeling for the island now. Some of the others seem ready to goof off though. Maybe it's about time we all took a break.
That takes care of that.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Appreciate it, Mirror Bear. Huh? I'm getting a call from the villa. Hello, everyone. Forgive me for interrupting your vacation. No worries. What's up? We just wanted to inform you that preparations for today's special activities are complete. I will be providing additional details in the lobby, so do stop by if you find the time. Special activities at a luxury resort. Woo! It sounds like a winning formula. Guess you may as well drop on in and see what they're all about. I look forward to your arrival then, Mr. Arkrod.
Very well.
All right.
Let's move.
Well, shit, I'm already here. Is there anything different? By the way, I heard you came upon Director Gotti while he was shooting in Mesodon. Quite a coincidence then. That made you such a similar encounter here. Fate works in mysterious ways, I tell ya. While this film may be a collaborative project between Gotti and me, it wouldn't be going half as smoothly without your assistance. The premiere won't be for some time yet, but I hope you look forward to it all the same. Hello everyone, thanks for all the help. We plan on taking a break ourselves once the equipment is all tidied up. Coming to Nemeth Island was originally part of our production schedule, but now that we're here, I might as well feast on some good food and rest up for the next shoot. Alright, did anything change, or is everything the same? Okay, I think everything is the same. They just got Swandon because he was in our party before. Hey, Swandon. There was once a time where I jumped off a luxury cruiser and swam all the way to shore. Now, in a worst case scenario, can I swim all the way to the mainland from here? No, that'd be impossible. Seriously? We only just got here and you're already thinking up an escape plan? Alright, let's go ahead and go to this villa. Hello everyone, thank you for coming. Hey, you say you have more info on those activities you got planned? Yes, everything's all set, so you can participate at your earliest convenience. First off, at the beach, you'll find one of our staff members stationed near an orbital boat. Speak with him and he can take you parasailing over the ocean waters near the island. Ooh. Secondly, we have a convertible on the premises for taking sightseeing trips around Nemeth. You're welcome to rent it out for a drive whenever you wish. We have another special activity arranged for this evening as well. I do hope you'll look forward to it, Mr. Arcade. Damn, I really put the luxury and luxury resort lady. Okay, I guess it wouldn't be much of a trip if we didn't let our hair down a little bit. I'll admit, being sex all the time isn't exactly healthy. A bit of relaxation should do us some good. This is my first time being somewhere like this outside of work, so you can bet your ass I'm looking for all it's worth. Our myriad concerns aside, my interest is piqued. Participating would surely heighten our vacation experience. Alright folks, let's take some time off and enjoy ourselves, within reason. We can save the brain work for afterward. Spending time with the usual crew is a given, but it might be nice to reach out to some of the others too. Alright, new thought activities and connection events are now available. Alright, you can enjoy a variety of activities with friends on Nemeth Island. Places with activities will be marked with exclamation mark. You can play as long as you have points available, so I might have 10. There are also some activities available at night as well. Ooh, la la. Use connection points to connection events with particular characters. Yes, I know how that works. To advance the main story, select Call it a Day from the travel menu. Hey, just popping in with the update from Modern Sport. Further analysis, I revealed a new floor of the Marihan Gardens. So check it out when you get a chance, okay? 6th floor has been added to the Marihan Garden. Okay. I ain't gonna cap, guys. We're gonna get that shit done right now, because we got some vacationing to do. Try to deal with this bullshit right now. Wait, how did I not know she was gonna pop in with some Nordic support?
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
No, damn, bro. Bro, no, I did all official last time, man.
Let's do
We're not
this
missing
thing.
anything. Okay, I got him all. I'm about to say, man, he's scaring me. Because I really feel like I missed something. Alright. Vast additional members were added to the Marihan Garden incursion team. Van and his crew then connected to the same session for a face-to-face meetup in digital reality. So this is going to be Ren, obviously.
So, this is the Mariengarten. I've stumbled upon it before, but my various attempts to breach its defenses came up short. Well, anyway, I'm glad you decided to bring me along.
Should have figured the hacker formerly known as Kitty would already have a beat on this place. I'll breathe easier knowing we have an Urbanet veteran on board now. I look forward to showing you how it's done. This place truly is straight out of a fairy tale, just as the name implies. It'd make for a delightful tea party venue, I'm sure. But I suppose I'll have to wait until you're taking care of the pesky hijacker. First, your tea party. If anyone could pioneer those, it'd be you. In all fairness, it does seem like fun. There's no way the ex-Imperial picnicking front can pass that up, right, ass? Where you find all this gusto is beyond me. Still, it won't hurt to have something to look forward to. Well, if everyone's saying their hellos, we got work to get to. Thanks for being here, by the way. I know you have a lot going on for yourself right now. Think nothing other than I never miss a chance to remind you of what I can do. Alright, new service has been added to the activity support menu. Ooh.
Welcome to Marduk Support.
Card game, hacking, virtual... Oh, experience various activities in the virtual reality. One-on-one basketball. Oh, so we can do basketball now. Nice. So maybe it'll be against our allies then? I'm assuming. Man, they over here capping with the low screens, man. Damn. Alright, so I'm gonna play as the girl Fairy. And let's go against Aaron. It's only fitting. Alright, Aaron. Yeah. You caught me off guard for sure. You slow, Aaron. Damn. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I get through 2 points. 2 points all day.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Aaron,
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously?
I got you.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Blocks all day! Blocks for days! Oh, man, Aaron.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, no.
Okay, give her, bro.
Yeah. Great. Yeah.
Yeah, Barry, it's okay. We still got 4 points to 0.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it!
Okay, you got 1 point, Aaron. I give it to you.
Yeah. Think again.
We ain't getting another one, bro.
Score!
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Think again.
Nice one. And you have to beat me, though.
Yeah. Great.
I'm about to miss a lot of points here.
Yeah.
All day.
Yes.
Right away. Told you. I read it like a book.
Great.
All day, Aaron. All day.
Yeah.
Score!
I'll let you have that one.
Yeah.
Game up, Aaron.
Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Slow. Nice job, little Barry.
Me.
Man, I tell you, they need to add a difficulty to this stuff. They really do.
Welcome. I've got all your support needs covered.
I know you do.
Mwah!
Ooh, Mirabelle. Okay, let's get that party menu in order here. So we'll be using these 4, and then we'll keep our current party outside the Marion Garden on backup. So we'll keep yes. If we got an extra, yeah, let's keep Elaine on. There we go. Still gotta go back and get my stars on the other ones too.
Beginning exploration.
Taking over. I'll take over.
Enemies weak to physical attacks. Time to show them who's boss.
Careful. There's a whole swarm of them.
I know.
Multiple hostiles detected. Should we engage?
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Watch it. That one's big.
Let's begin.
That one's gonna be a tough enemy, but compared to us, the charge.
Don't forget
First
to
skill, ready to go.
Look out.
Now, why are they writing?
Activate your skill.
Get out of the way.
Do it, Win.
There. Take this.
Critical hit. Way to go, S.
Now.
Alright, kid, you're up. Let's see what you can do, you little devil.
Keep it up, Johnny.
Surprise. 1, 2, 3.
They're all yours, Ren.
Ren.
Do forgive me, but you weren't invited.
Got your number. Champ.
Activate your skill.
Over here. All for you. Do it.
Alright, S. Show them how it's done.
That went well.
It's a new area.
To be reckoned with,
Let's
Twin.
proceed with caution.
Keep your distance when you're attacking. Commencing battle.
Charge attack. Good to go.
Done and
Try hitting that enemy with a quick arm. Multiple hostiles detected. Should we engage? Charge attack! Get it down! Go to
sleep! Bitch ass! Activating steel!
Blast off!
Alright, kid, you're up! Let's see what you can do, you little devil!
Surprise! 1, 2, 3! I
Take him down, ass!
Now your chance, Swing!
Have no choice.
Are you kidding?
Allow me!
I need your assistance.
Buster Cannon!
Activating steel!
Nice! That went great.
Sharp as always, Van.
Looks like the
Multiple
gang's all
hostile
here.
detected. Should we engage? Burst skill, ready to go! Deploying shards! Take this through! You can witness! Oh shit! Boost God's limit destroyed! Get him, Nadia!
Surprise! 1, 2, 3! I
Take him down, ass!
Looks like a chest.
Done and dusted.
You're a force to be reckoned with, Flynn.
Keep your distance as you're attacking!
Careful. There's a whole swarm
Charge
of them.
attack! Get him down!
Brace yourself!
Deploying shards!
Look out!
Activating steel!
Sure thing! Oh,
Nice one, balls! You're in the zone
We can
now!
win.
There!
1,000 enemies right there,
Keep it
guys.
up,
Alright,
Nadia.
yeah, time to earn your keep!
might want a boost here. One skill coming right up. These are for you. Hitches and stitches. Get up,
Take your
Fang.
time, Ren!
Allow go.
Do forgive me.
But you weren't invited! My,
Looks like it
they
keeps
didn't
going
put up
from
much
here.
of a fight, did they?
Perfect as always, friend.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Multiple hostile
the gang's all here.
detected. Should we engage?
Boosted, fully replenished.
Better back off. One nut. Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm. Good job, back off. Multiple hostiles detected. Should we engage?
All right.
There's more, but I'm tired.
Multiple hostiles detected. Should we engage?
There's so many. What a pain.
Let's begin, shall we?
Charge attack! Deploying shards!
Look out.
Over here complaining. Activating steel!
Dice you up!
Get him, Nadia! Nadia's all fired up now! It's not even about money!
Hitches and stitches.
Critical hit! Way to go, Nadia! Try hitting that enemy with the quick arm!
We rule.
Job well done, Nadia.
Charge attack! Get him down! Go to sleep! Bitch ass! Activating steel! Take him down, ass!
Activating skill.
You're open!
That one's gonna be a tough enemy, but prepare to ass the trash!
Take this! Burst skill, ready to go.
Stay calm and work through it. There.
Go to sleep.
Bitch ass.
Full boost. Now you're ready to go, boss.
Not getting away. Blast off.
Critical hit. Looks like that one hurt.
You're crushed.
Nice one, boss. You're in the zone now.
All right, ass. Show them how it's done.
Do it, Swin.
Have no choice.
All right, kid, you're up. Let's see what you can do, you little devil.
Eat.
They're all yours, Ren.
Sucker.
The floor's yours, Van.
It's go time.
Activating skill.
You're crushed. Nice.
Charge attack. Good to go.
Van.
Charge attack, fired up and ready to go. Mission start. Let's wrap this up quick.
One skill coming right up. Surprise! 1, 2, 3. Keep it up.
No problem. It's over. You're crushed.
Damn, what a dangerous little kid.
Careful. The enemy's threat level is high. Be ready.
It's a guardian. Stay on your toes.
Thing's pretty bad.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Stay put.
Show us what you can do, kitty.
Zypha,
All right,
activate.
kid, you're up. Let's see what you can do, you little devil.
Here's a pick-me-up. Hip boost.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks.
We can
All
win.
right, ass. Show them how it's done.
Here you go.
Here. Stay back.
I won't
Take
show
him
you
down,
mercy.
ass.
Zypha activate.
It's go time.
Take this through. You can win this. Critical hit. Looks like that one hurt.
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Ready!
Oh shit.
Boost God's limit destroyed.
There.
Do it, Swin.
Can't afford any mistakes here, my lady.
Let's take a break. Please enjoy.
Thanks a lot.
Million. The floor's yours, Van.
Take this through. You can win this.
Do it,
Take it
Swin.
through, ass. We gotta win this.
Now's your chance, Wing.
Have no choice. Yeah. Let's do this.
Take him down, ass.
You aren't getting away. Cross. Diver.
Boost God's limit increased.
Limit removed. Got your number.
I won't
It's up
show
to you,
mercy.
ass.
Do it, Swin.
Now. Be gone.
Chance.
Activating skill.
Not getting away. Blast off!
Show us what you can do, kitty.
Time.
Turn red.
I need your assistance.
Buster Cannon. Now's
Take
your
it through,
chance,
ass. We gotta win this.
Wing. Here.
It ends here. You're done for.
Nadia, hurry up.
One skill coming right up. These are for you. Hitches and stitches.
Now you're ready to go, boss! It's up to you, ass!
Now's your chance, Swing!
It ends here! You're done for!
They're wide open! Now it's time to take advantage!
Let's see how you like me when I get serious. Now close your eyes. Ren!
Most guys want to live their dreams, my lady!
Come, Potter Mother. Buster Cannon! Let's take them out!
Run!
The Grenade.
You're crushed!
Hey, pulling out all the
The
stops!
floor's yours, Van!
Take those through! You can win
You're
this!
crushed! Let's wear them!
Understood! The Grenade.
You're crushed!
Nice one, boss! You're in the zone now! Through that.
Got him!
Alright, fam, we got the MVP. I'll take it. Alright. I get those stars in my own time. Might do that like before the next episode, I don't know. I don't feel like grinding right now. Alright, now that we got our business taken care of, we can now enjoy ourselves finally. Alright, let's start with this little cruiser over here. So we got 10 activity points, 3 connection events. Alright, let's go parasailing. Currently offering a parasailing experience to our guests. It's an exhilarating 2-person trip through the skies. Are you interested? Parasailing in a pair, huh? Maybe I should find someone to join me? Alright, can I ask other people as well? Let's go ahead and do Ren. How very kind of you to extend me an invitation. This doesn't seem like the sort of thing you'd be used to. Well, soaring through the skies on Pater Mater was one thing. Doing so with a male companion is a first for me. Pressure's on me to be a good escort then.
Hang on tight.
This'll be a nice change of pace.
Woo! You high up too.
You can see all the way out to the horizon.
Get in.
I can feel my stress melting away.
Don't fall. Do they even got a seatbelt on? Nope, I did. Look at that middle, they ain't got no seatbelt, guys. We can fall off.
Woo!
Man, if we fall in this water.
I really should have applied sunscreen. Oh well, too late for that.
Stay focused, Ren. Okay, so I guess I can do the activity, so that's all the voiceover.
I wonder if I can spot Agnes from here.
No, I can't see on this. We're way too far away.
My, what a splendid view.
You doing okay?
I had a wonderful time.
Hey, we didn't fall, so that's one thing. From there, Van and his companion wrapped up their little diversion and returned to what they were doing before. Okay, we're gonna check out this car ride next. This must be the rent-a-car Teresa mentioned. Not bad. He even shares a series with my baby girl. Awfully big of them to loan it out to us, though. Now, let's see. Looks like I can take up to 2 other passengers with me. I was gonna reach out to a couple people and have them tag along. Alright, Van, who we gonna do? Alright, let's do Fairy. And no, let's get the princess in here. Open top cars usually remind me of shootouts, but this sounds a lot more fun. thank you very much for asking me to join. I feel as if we're about to embark on a grand adventure. You two all nice and seated, and then let's get this tour on the road.
All right, let's punch it.
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
All right, let's get it. Ooh, not too fast, man. Woo!
Nothing like a drive along the
Hard
coastline.
to drive.
Ah, man, this feels great.
Yes.
It almost feels kind of lonely.
Okay. I'm about to go all the way up the cliff, guys. Alright, are we allowed to go in the forest? It's not blocked off. Whoa, guys, we might fall. Yeah, we are all up in here now.
Those are some big ruins.
I gotta figure out how to draw this thing. I'm about to fall into everything. Okay, we gotta do. Ooh. Alright, sorry, princess. Newbie driver.
Oh, crap. If I didn't scratch the paint job.
Damn! Man, this car's gonna be fucked up by the time I get it back. Sorry, princess! It's gonna be a bumpy ride, guys!
Nice to just kick back by the shore sometimes.
Okay.
I think we've seen just about everything.
Almost. We gotta fucking turn around, bro. Man, I felt this entire car up, man. I hope I don't gotta pay for that. You know what, Harley? This is the time,
I
right?
wonder what lies beyond that tunnel. Ooh, I'm getting a little excited.
I ain't paying for shit. Alright, guys, I promise you I'm gonna do a much better job on the next excursion. Oh, man, ready to fucking every nook and cranny.
Ah, man. That made for a nice drive.
You're just
Yeah,
as
this.
capable an escort as they say.
Wait, what
Consider me
happened, sir? Did you
impressed.
mess it up? No, that's a little accident. Van and the group decide to take a break from their island stroll and enjoy some time to themselves. How could you even suggest that, S? Just think about it. Logically, splitting up would be the most efficient way to calm the island. Besides, you're the one who said we should do some reconnaissance. Well, sure, but that was just code word for a date. Not happening. And you realize we're not actually out here on vacation, right? Of course I do. All I'm asking is for a little tactical break, S. Most people call that goofing off. Something you already do 99% of the time. Oh boy, things are even pricklier than I thought. Spoiled as Nadia may be, Swin could definitely stand to relax a bit. Though I get that's a tall order after everything that happened at Aramis Academy. Oh, so that's how you want to play it. When did you swap out your heart out for a sack of rocks? When are you gonna grow up for once, Nadia? Alright, you two, enough bickering. Then, perfect timing. Teach this ass a thing or two about how to treat a lady, would ya? You can try, but the only thing that needs straightening out here is your lazy attitude. This goes for both of you. Quit making a stink about doing reconnaissance out in the open. It's not a lot, but there are still tourists here. Or did you forget that Springerberg is supposed to be kept on the down low? Look, I get it. Vacations and arguments go hand in hand, and everything been bottling up is liable to boil over. But having a grown-up chew you up for it ain't gonna do much to bury the hatchet, right? Meaning, you have a better suggestion? We're at a resort, folks. If you got a story to settle, might as well do it with some flair. Oh God, what are we doing? Woo, Rosette! Showing them thanks. Left the first, though there are no plans for a second, annual Arc Ride Solutions water gun fight commence. Oh, okay. On the boys' team, we have Mr. Wei, Mr. Salesian, and their captain, Mr. Abel. On the girls' team, we have Miss Claudel, Miss Atayed, and their captain, Miss Rain. Each team is also represented by their respective coaches, Mr. Arkwright and Miss Lanster. Judge Theo and myself will be serving as referees. Why are we doing this again? Won't say no to a good time, but third wheeling for couples therapy is an idea of fun. What can I say? I haven't been this level with her in who knows how long. I heard you two were fighting. Nadia, is everything okay? Is every what okay? S could drop into a for all I care. I don't know what this is all about, but it should make for some good group combat training. We're about to go to hell, guys! Me and Jim keep an eye out and handling the injuries, so go ahead as rough as you want. Oh, and just to add some incentive, the coach of the loser team has to buy everyone shaved ice afterward. You never told me that! Not that I mind or anything. Let's have a fair fight out there, guys. Try not to hurt yourselves. A reminder of the rules, you can be hit up to 3 times before you're eliminated. Whichever team eliminates all members of the opposing team wins. Judge Theo, the coaches, and myself provide impartial verdicts of what constitutes as a hit. I will now give the starting signal. If you could all take your positions, please. I'm coming for you, S. Gehenna hath no fury like a maiden scorned. You've been pampered long enough, Nadia. It's time to take the kitty gloves off and teach you a lesson. On your marks, get set, go! Sick 'em, Fairy. First mover advantage, I'm going in. Whoa, where is she? Of course they send her. Got another over here. Ah, so cold. I'll avenge you, Aggie. Yeah. All that look around has to lose your touch. Going stealth time. Oh, it's on, S. We got those chits cornered. Just sit tight, Captain. Counter hit the other side. A pincer attack on it. Wait, it's a trap. Where'd they go? Right here. What the? This all's coming. All according to Nadia's plan. Bang! That party pooping ass loses your touch. I figure you switch your brain in a tactical mode eventually. You bet your I did. There's a lot more where that came from, S. Things only intensify from there to the point where it seemed like more than just a game. As the showdown raged on, the boys capitalized on Swen's covert ambushes while the girls relied on Nadia's ingenuity. Eventually, Agnes and Kato were eliminated, after which the battle sped roughly towards its climax. Ah! Fairy's out! Crap! Aaron, you're out! Only one left on either team now. Nadia, Swen, hang in there, you two! The decisive moment is fast approaching. I can barely take the suspense. Who's gonna come out on top? Let's do this! Hey, yes, I'm having a blast! Same, I almost forgot how it felt. Too bad it won't last. Yeah, time to end this. Mr. Abel and Miss Rain have both been struck. According to Judge Theo, the shots landed simultaneously. As neither team has any players remaining, the first annual Arc Ride Solutions water gun fight ends in a draw. All that for What's so funny, S? Nothing, I'm just impressed is all. I didn't think you'd get so crafty and calculating over a friendly match. Look who's talking, Mr. Take No Prisoners Guerrilla Warfare. Guess you're a lot more childish inside than I thought. And you're just as childish all over as I've always known. You're already 15 going on 16 this year, Nadia. It's time to start acting your here we go again. Some things never change with you. Or what were we fighting about in the first place anyway? You know, I don't even remember. Thanks for this, man. I feel a lot better now. All I did was stand around and watch, but hey, glad to hear it. You're a world-class Buttersky fan, and you're not even fair about it. Yeah, hard to ignore the way you push us into all that war without getting your hands wet. I don't think we can call this even until you're as close to the bone as we are. That's a tempting idea. I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, I spent the whole time hoping you and Judith and Rosette would hop in the fray. Maybe you grown-ups ought to take off the chaperone pants and pick up a blaster. Wait, you're dragging us into this too? Give me a break! How come y'all only such a difference inside we're getting doll pile? Seems time to pay the piper. Afterward, the older members of the group joined in for a great big battle royal. They then revealed in a long and hard-fought clash, with every one of them emerging drenched and covered in sand.
She's getting sillier by the second. Well, anyway, I guess there's no harm in going another round or two.
Now I'm on the same team as us. Prepare to meet a watery grave at the hands of our aquatic artillery.
Glad y'all got it figured out. I don't mind driving myself, but getting chauffeured around isn't bad either. I've been doing nothing but filming ever since we arrived. Sightseeing should make for a nice change of pace. You all nice and seated? Let's get this tour on the road.
All right, let's punch it.
Thank you for offering to drive me around, Van.
I got you. Alright, Dan, let's try not to crash the car with two actors in the backseat, alright?
Nothing like a drive along the coastline. Ah, man, this feels great.
Gotta show off them skills.
This breeze feels so good.
Is that an abandoned church? It's so quiet.
Looks like this place is pretty well maintained.
Alright, guys, I got that job in on lock. Smooth.
I should probably put on the brakes.
Oh, we got it, man. I know what I'm doing. Trust in your boy Fang. Look at that sharp turn, though! Yeah, I did good. Okay. I had a break right there, guys.
Oh, I'd love to come relax here once filming has wrapped.
I think we've seen just about everything.
Judith! I know you saw it.
Look, Nina. Don't you think this would make a great backdrop for a film?
Oh yes, I can definitely see that. We should tell Mr. Gotti and Mr. Lam about it later.
Oh, crap. Hope I didn't scratch the paint job.
Sorry, ladies! How about that? I gotta figure out how to turn out of there. Alright, it's okay. This is all paid for by the Oathbreaker, so we're good. Buy another one.
That made for a nice drive.
Going for a drive was a great idea.
From there, Van's companions wrapped up their little diversion and returned to what they were doing. You've got no idea how stoked I am, man. This is my first time going parasailing. Hold up, didn't you do this exact same thing in a movie about a year back? The scenes were too rough that week, so we shot that scene at the studio and CG'd the rest in post-production. I was so looking forward to it too. Talk about a total letdown. My condolences. Guess we just have to make up for it by having twice as much fun today.
Let's take to the skies!
Yeah,
do it.
I'm psyched for this.
Try not to fall, Judith. Some kiddos down there.
Echo! Echo! Echo!
What? The hell was that?
Oh, yeah. Now this is my kind of vacation.
Up in the sky. All day, every day.
It's like a scene right out of a movie.
You already did this in the movie, though, Judith.
Woo!
Easy. Damn, why are we shaking?
I wonder if we can spot Nina from here.
Where is Nina? No, we can't. They're all the way over there.
Whew, this is great.
Easy.
That was one hell of a ride!
That was fun. We should totally do it again sometime.
Of course. From there, Van and his companions wrapped up their little diversion and returned to what they were doing before. Alright, we went up. Parasailing? I doubt there are many scenes where this would come into play. Although I can picture there being some where I have to be fitted with a parachute. Making another acting exercise out of this, are we? Oh, I'm so sorry, Van. I don't mean to cheapen your invitation or anything. It's no big deal. I'm just saying, and maybe experiencing things on a personal level will make for a more authentic performance. You might have a point there.
Let's take to the skies!
Thank you for inviting me to this.
Just try not to fall. I'm all about that safety first. I can see them all standing there.
Wow! What an incredible view!
Oh yeah. We're all the way up here.
Sun's pretty damn gorgeous, ain't it?
Man, this driver's gonna make us fall one day. We're like shaking.
It's like we're walking on air.
Easy. Watch that turn, my boy!
Woo-hoo!
Dude, look! God, driver! We're shaking!
Woo! Heck of a view.
They don't trust this guy.
Holy.
Damn, Nina, why are you so quiet? She must be scared. Don't catch her breath.
I feel like a bird that's taken to the skies.
I tell you, taking it all in. She is that shit.
The ocean is so vast. It almost feels like it's going to swallow us whole.
As long as we don't fall in.
Oh, this thing likes to wobble a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Brian! Dude, what is he
I
doing?
wonder where Judith is.
So why is he going back in rotation now? He didn't do this last time.
You doing okay?
Yes. That was nice and relaxing.
Yeah, that was a goddamn glitch. I think it's about time you came clean, Divine Blade of Silver. Out with it. What exactly is Ikaruga up to? And why did you fight Van and Lomport? Jeez, someone forgot to take their chill pill this morning. In my defense, I helped Van out in the end. Or wait, maybe that's what's really got you all hot and bothered. I can do this all day if I have to. The sooner you stop dodging my questions, the sooner you can be on your way. Actually, I have another idea. Perhaps you'd be in a more talkative mood if I bring you to your knees, Divine Blade. You're on. Let's let Asuras do the talking. Whoa, hold it. Fan and Jim too? I made it in time. Look, there's no time or place for this right now. I get how you feel, but you gotta take it easy, alright? Can't have you pulling a Walter. Right now, we need to be figuring out what the owner of this place is after, so let's put aside personal grudges for right now, huh? It's not a personal... No, you're right. I lost my cool. Darn, and I was really looking forward to testing my mettle against the famous Beauty's blade, too. Guess we'll take a rain check on that. But FYI, I'm ready to go anytime you are, sister. Especially now that I'm all fired up. Trust me, I fully intend to take you up on that, and that may happen sooner than you might expect. Sparks are still flying. Good already had her marked, but after that incident in Lomport, I think Elaine hit a bullet point. To be fair, Shizuna ain't doing herself any favors. What with all the taunting, that girl's chart with the capital T. Think I might have to step in. Oh, do you know some other way we can resolve this, Van? Let me guess. You want to propose something that'll help us let off some steam if I was running to bloodshed? At least let me say it for myself. What do you mean? And did you just read Van's mind? Sure did. Jealous? Ah, knock it off, you two. Get that you two have an axe to grind, but there are ways to settle beef that don't involve clipping each other in half. I've got a much simpler solution in mind. Follow me, ladies. Is it gonna be the same shit? Oh, okay, it's not. Alright, we're all set. Let's get this show on the road. It's the Battle of the Blade Babes, Beauty's Blade versus the Divine Blade of Silver. But instead of clashing steel, they're gonna be clashing wheels in a riveting bikini or a bike race. Feels so foolish. Why would you, of all people, suggest that we wear bikinis? Because the level's the playing field. You don't have the clothing get resistance. Excuse when I make you eat my dust. I also just thought having a little eye candy would attract a few more eyeballs. She knows how to draw a crowd, that's for sure. Guess that comes with the unclouded eye package. Would you please stop trying to rationalize this? Ugh. Hey, turn that frown upside down, Beauty's Blade. You're gonna have a blast, I promise. Another swordsman I know likes to ride over a bike sometimes. I've taken them for a spin a few times, see what the big deal was. Never done a full-blown resident before. I'm pretty stoked for this. So you're completely enthralled with this ridiculous idea. Why am I not the least bit surprised? I get that soldier shit's more your speed, but sometimes it's good to expand your horizons and get something else to world. Besides, you're getting to duke it out with the Divine Blade and see the island from a new point of view. You're killing two birds with one stone. Prince Cherie's bunch and the Arcgrass Lucius team are making sure the roads are clear of any bystanders. So don't worry about putting on the brakes. You're clear to go hell-bent for leather. Not you too, Jin. Everyone's driving me up the wall here. Fine. If it's the rest you want, then it's the rest you'll get. I'll be running circles around you. We'll see about that. First one to finish 2 full laps around the aisle and be the winner. Alright, ladies, start your engines. Let's do this. On your marks, get set, go! That dot lost too fast. Way too fast. The fast race between Elaine and Shizuna was off to a rumbling start. I'm already well in the lead, now I just need to maintain it to the end. Yeah, not happening. Woo, Shizuna! Holy smokes, how'd she pull that off? That was amazing! I'll say, I didn't know a bike could maneuver like that. That lady's talent is inhuman. I was careless. So, what was that about running circles around me? The race only just got started, it's already heating up. We're coming up on some rough terrain, things might get dicey and bouncy. Keep those cameras up and ready, folks. There, I caught up. Let's see, maybe here? Oh. Woo! No Yes way, I love me a good shortcut. The Divine Blaze uses their unclouded eye to follow the fast routes of the track. Has Beauty Blaze met her match? This race is getting real spicy real fast, folks. The only thing that'll make it better is if we got a happy accident. What do you think? Should we give the people what they want? What? No! Are you crazy? Silver Blaze still in the lead. One more lap to go. Who's gonna win? As the second and final lap progressed, Elaine did everything she could to narrow the gap. However, Shizuna refused to give her a edge until the very last moment. Well, it's been fun, but I think I got this race in the bag. Barrel let next time. Huh? Why should her off? Oh, shoot! Holy these blades pulled out of nowhere. Wow, I wish I had thought to use that route. I was counting on you not making use of it. Now I believe victory is mine. Nice, Elaine, and there we have it, folks. The winner is Beauty's Blade, Elaine Claire. She sure showed us what an A-Ray Branster is made of. Alright, that's a wrap, folks. Join us next time. Hope y'all enjoy the race. Put on one heck of a show in more ways than one. Let's give it up for Elaine and Shizuna, everyone. What are we hosting, a game show or what? Aw, I was this close to beating you. Then you had to pull that cheap little stunt at the last second. You must have got the idea to venture off the beaten path after I showed you up in the first lap. I was still thinking on my feet, so to speak. You pulled the rug out from me, so I thought I'd return the favor. I bet everything on that last gambit. Well, major props. I guess the recent experiences in the capital really did pay off. This just goes to show I have a long way to go. I better turn things up to 11. You realize the dial only goes up to 10, right, Shizuna? Anyway, I hope that helped clear the air between you two. Feeling better now, Elaine? Yes, I am. I think I was a little too high-strung earlier. I recognize now there are more pressing matters at hand. Shouldn't have let myself get so tunnel vision. Still, it's too bad we couldn't go toe-to-toe in an actual sword fight. But I'm sure we'll have other chances down the line. Right, and when that time comes, I promise I'll give it my all. Those girls don't know when to quit, Arkrod. Well, at least they're not at each other's throats anymore. Yep, and I got a feast for the eyes out of the deal, so no complaints from me. And now I better get back to... Oh, I don't think you'll be going anywhere, Van. Indeed, not till we've gotten some payback. Payback for what? What do you think for making me rest in this ridiculous outfit? Not to mention all those tactless little comments you made out there. I'll have you know that was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done in my life. How about a 3-person race this time? We'll go all out and make you eat dirt fair and square, Arkrod. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up a sec, ladies. There's no way I can compete with you two. I don't think you're getting out of this one, pal. I hate to say it, but you have this one coming. Van was forced to a race against his will, where he was soundly trounced by Elaine and Shizuna, who had put the differences aside in the face of a common enemy.
I would have preferred a proper sword fight, but I still had a lot of fun in the end.
That's
Thanks,
how
Van.
Shizuna.
You got off easy this time, Van. Next time, I'll let my sword do the talking.
I'm trying to fight these two ladies right now at all. I really didn't come here to fool around like this. All right now, this would be a good chance to get the lay of the land from up high. Going around on foot won't give you that. Can't say it's not worth it, right? Oh, honestly, you always did have a way of talking people into things. Very well then, I'll come along.
Hang on tight.
Right. I think I might enjoy this.
Let's do it, Elaine. Fall.
The wind is quite strong.
Yes. Nice view.
What a nice view.
I know.
Woo! Heck of a view.
And his driver, every time.
I never realized the ocean could be so beautiful.
Got it. Dude, driver! Ain't got no seatbelt on this thing.
This thing tends to wobble a little, doesn't it?
Yes! Scares me every time.
This is kind of refreshing, actually.
Some.
That was one hell of a ride.
See, that one ended when we got around the corner, but with Nina, he like went like around like a again. What was that all about? Gotta say, I'm shocked you invited me along, Van. You never let me hear the end of it if I didn't. Parasailing though, huh? I can't say I've ever been. You got this look on your face that screams, but I have parachuted down into combat before. That'd be half right. I did get dropped into combat, but there weren't any parachutes involved. So what, you went in free falling? Or was there some kind of special shinobi equipment you used? Third guess is a charm. And now, come on, the funds are waiting. Fun, fun, fun.
Let's take to the skies.
Let's do it.
I am stoked for this.
As long as I don't fall every time, because I'm concerned about my safety with no seatbelt. What even is above me?
It's like we're walking on
Okay,
air.
we're good.
Now I know why they call it the open sea.
It's a lot of it. If you know how to swim, Satonaka.
I feel like I'm one with the wind. This could make for good training.
Good. Really need it though.
Whew! Heck of a view.
Watch this corner. I'm telling you, this corner every time we get a little dip.
The water's so shiny and sparkly. I kind of want to go higher. Can we do that?
I don't really want to go higher though. I think I'm good. This is high enough.
Wow, this is pretty cool.
See, now we're dipping in the middle again. Dude, driver, make him come
That
on!
was one hell of a ride.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Parasailing, This promises to be quite the enriching experience. I figure living off a margin salary will let you go on vacation like this all the time. Especially if you and Mirabelle went in on it together. We've discussed such things before, but sadly our work keeps us both too occupied to follow through. This is a rather exceptional occasion in that sense. You don't say. I guess better make the most of it then, Rosette. Indeed.
Hang on tight.
I very much appreciate your invitation.
Alright, Rosette, you're my last one for this parasailing thing. Then I got one more drive and then we're good.
I never imagined I would be doing something like this.
See a body in the background.
My, what a picturesque view.
Oh yeah.
This will be a sight to remember.
Of course. Watch this dip though, Rosette. We're about to start flying. Get ready.
Sun's pretty damn gorgeous, ain't it?
There's the dip.
Woo-hoo!
Okay, so this is like the first time he's driving like normal now.
Woo! Heck of a view.
This motherfucker took all day to get it right, man.
Sea breeze feels quite nice.
You waited this long to drive correctly. Nice job.
Ah, the others are visible in the distance.
Rosette, I don't see anybody. They're not on my screen. They are not there. Not visible at all.
That was one hell of a ride.
Yes, that sort of experience is difficult to come by.
Appreciate you coming, Rosette. Pretty sick ride. I wouldn't complain you passed the wood to me, though. Hint, hint. Going around by convertible would be a nice way to see everything Nemeth has to offer. To our nice seated, and then let's get this tour on the road, fellas.
All right, let's punch it.
Please try not to drive recklessly.
I know, Contrary, I got it. This my first rodeo.
The waves are so peaceful. Just watching them makes me feel so calm.
Alright, go let Contrary down.
Got a hill here. It's kind of bumpy.
Hang on.
I should probably put on the brakes.
Yeah, I second that, man. I got you.
It sure is quiet around here.
Watch this turn.
Looks like this place is pretty well maintained.
I'm not gonna hit anything this time, guys. I got it right. Top tier.
Are those Animist ruins?
Yep. Alright, I got you, Katria. I'm gonna go slow. Setting the turns away. We're good. Might fall into the ocean. Slow and steady, man.
That looks like a good place to take a load off.
I think we've seen just about everything.
I kinda want to do a cannonball off that cliff. Hey, Katra, dare you to do it with me.
Are you insane? No! Ask Van to do that with you, not me.
I got the perfect pair, guys. How did I not know that Contra and Air was gonna have a good dialogue? Alright, so then we gotta see this last connection event, and then I believe we've done all our activities for today.
Oops, got a little.
They get a little carried away.
Drive.
That was a comfy ride.
I know, it's smashed to that wall though. It's okay though, it's all good. Okay, all done with our warm-up stretches. You really caught me off guard asking for swimming lessons though. It's gotta be a better coach to choose from. What can I say? I just thought you'd make for a good instructor. Researching with the professor has always kept me too wrapped up to even graze the surface of this sort of thing. Be a useful skill to have in a pinch, so I really appreciate if you can teach me. Fair enough, there's definitely been times in my line of work when it's literally sink or swim. In my rookie days, I was cornered by some guys who had it out for me, while I'm taking a dip in the sewage to get away. Man, that seems to be back. I think that's an experience I could live without. Apologies for the wait, Mr. Arkrod, Mr. Silesian. Ooh, Rosette! Whoa! I do hope you can forgive my late arrival. Don't worry about it. You were going around taking everyone's drink orders, right? Always consider a concierge. That's very kind of you to say. Is something the matter, Mr. Silesian? No, it's just you're so pretty and... Forget I said that. You wanted to test out your artificial body, right, Rosette? Yes, though more as a personal pursuit rather than part of my official duties. I learned the fundamentals of swimming as part of Margaret's motor function assessments. But I don't often have the privilege to exercise them in more natural environments, especially not in an ocean so lovely as this. Well, what's the harm? You're probably designed to be seawater resistant anyway. Don't let me stop you either. I'll just be trying to pick up what I can from you in the meantime. I may not be the best example to follow, but don't hesitate to ask if you have needed me. So, ready to get down to it, you two? Sure thing. I know we're starting from the ground up, but I think you might have a knack for this. The way you extend yourself, your kicking technique, it all looks pretty balanced to me. You think so? I'm just learning from my wife, really. It's a little embarrassing having my hands held like this. I feel like a child. Not to mention. Something up? Not at all. It's just, I wish I was half as good as her. She's like a dolphin in the water. How fares the progress, Mr. Elysian? About as well as it looks, I guess. You're practically a pro, though, is that? Yeah, you swim like such a natural. I wouldn't have guessed any part of you was prosthetic. I'm delighted to hear that. Evidently, I have no trouble operating under a high salinity either. Mr. Elysian, from what I observed at a distance, you appear to be overly fixated on your leg movements. I suspect that your form would be much more stable if you focus on engaging your body as a whole. My body as a whole, huh? I never realized swimming was so involved. Well, damn, that little negative advice had more insight than about 100 of mine. My apologies, Mr. Arkride. I didn't intend to speak out of turn. Perhaps I will try venturing out into deeper waters this time. If you'll excuse me. Get a note she's having fun. Heck, she is even more into the element than usual. Nothing wrong with kissing your eyes, but staring you harder and they'll fall out of their sockets. It's not like that. At least not entirely. I was just impressed. Obviously, only she can know what it's like to be mostly prosthetic. But I still can't help wondering how much sheer effort it took for her to be able to swim so well. I get what you mean, but there's more to it than that. She had to go through all sorts of experiences in virtuous space for getting that body. Must have been a long road, and all that while she knew it wasn't going to be anything like the real deal. For better or worse, there's a gap between Rosette's physical self and the person she is inside. I bet there is she takes life by the horns because she's constantly doing all she can to bridge the gap. Bridge the gap, huh? I was right to be impressed then. Facing her circumstances head on, enjoying herself along the way, I don't think I could ever. For what it's worth, most everybody feels this way about someone else. But before dwelling on what you don't have, why not boost confidence into you are right now? And if you can't get it off your mind, then take that negativity and channel it into motivating yourself instead. Fan? Yeah, you're right. Should take a page out of her book and... Hold on, I think something's wrong with Rosette. Crap, she's in trouble. Wait here, Quatre. I'll... Hang in there, Rosette, I'm coming. Hey, what are you... Oh, hell. Well, he knows how to swim now. Van and Quatre managed to rescue Rosette and return her safely to the shore. Thank you, both of you. Just glad you're okay. Well, I expect you to start drowning out there. Did your artificial body go haywire? It would appear that I was so engrossed in swimming that my output exceeded its limiters. My systems then temporarily shifted into an underclocked state in order to prevent an overload. Mortifying as it is to admit, I became a tad more carried away with myself than anticipated. You think? But hey, as long as it's nothing serious. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Arkride. Don't be. In fact, I'm kind of jealous. You accept your body for what it is and push yourself to be the best you can regardless. There's something incredible about that, Mr. Elysian. On the contrary, I believe you are the incredible one. Despite being only a novice at swimming, you rushed out to my aid without a second thought. That's proof you're always maturing, every second of every day, this very moment included. I envy you for it. No matter how they enhance my body's performance, that sort of growth is difficult for me. Oh? Now that you mention it, how did I manage to swim all of a sudden? I think that's what they call an adrenaline rush. Plus, you probably picked up a few tricks watching Rosette. You had me on pins and needles for a sec though. I'm starting to think I have to haul both of you back. Still, you left to action to save a friend. You asked me, that's something to be proud of there, Katre. Yeah, I guess I could stand to have a little more self-esteem. Thanks, Ben. You too, Rosette. Afterward, Katre helped Rosette adjust the limiter control setting for her prosthetic parts. They then enjoyed the time in the water a while longer before returning to the reconnaissance of the island. I need to put some serious thought into who I want to be. Then, someday, I'll be able to hold my head up high in front of the others. We'll get you there, Katre.
Perhaps I overextended myself this time. But be that as it may, I was able to attain a new experience. And for that, I have you to thank, Mr. Arkwright.
I feel a lot more confident now. Thank you. And, I'd really like it if you could teach me more things in the future.
I got you, Katre. Fans get returned to the villa and share what they learned with the others while on break. So, in other words, if you have to find any leads, surefire or not. Yeah, we went over this place with the fine-tooth comb. That all said, something about this place stinks. I just haven't sniffed out the source of the stench yet. It's definitely odd that our elusive owner invited us all here, only to never show his face. Well, it's not like we're in any rush to meet him, huh? Can't imagine he invited us here just to give us a relaxing vacation. Doubtful. He's definitely hatching a plot, and nothing good ever comes from that. And that's all the more reason to stay on the alert. I just want to let loose and shoot the shit, man. Is that too much to ask? Be a good idea to think about how you want to spend our time from tomorrow on. Oh, another airliner's coming in. I believe that's the last flight scheduled for today. Considering we're in off-season right now, I doubt there are many passengers on board. Hold the phone. Is that who I think it is? That's one of Mardu's airships. No way! Well, wait a minute! Look who's on the deck of that boat! Kurogane.
Thanks for the help, Kurogane. Everything work out okay?
Yes. I've already made contact with our main unit. Also, I have a message from the matron.
What a dull-ass hunk of rock. Why in hell's name would he hole up here?
I told you guys Walter was gonna be here.
Perhaps this is merely a misdirection on his part.
Qasim!
Even those Dominions tagged along. Didn't think we'd be running into each other again so soon.
I guess guys we didn't have everybody, but now we do got everybody here.
So you came, as I anticipated.
I assume you were drawn here because of that intel.
I'm only here because of the risk management AI's assessment. The general manager requested I fly to this island post-haste.
What is the Oathbreaker planning, guys?
I believe the others are here to assess the threat as well.
Sure as hell didn't expect to find you guys here.
The same goes for the vice captain. Who would have thought we'd be sitting shoulder to shoulder on the heels of that dreadful little squabble?
Seriously?
I have no quarrel with you at present. There's a time and a place for grudges.
Oh, well, aren't you just a stand-up guy?
That's our line.
Oh, so these are the people they were telling us about. Sounds like everyone has their own reasons for being here.
I think we have every fucking playable character. We got every character here now.
They're probably after the fragments or the island's owner.
Except for Fee. Fee is the only one missing.
I'm surprised some of them would even dare to show their faces here, though.
Oh, damn Spriggan and his brats are here! The going on?
The chaos in Longport tapered off much sooner than I predicted. I suppose we have the Liu family to thank for that.
So,
I keep forgetting, I guess they're not villains, technically, even though they're still fucking.
Stay your tongue, boy. Neither words nor action can change what's past. Save your breath and spare us your misplaced ire.
Man, Galon, get your ass out of here. I already beat you up already in Longport.
Calm down. Don't let him get to you.
Trash!
It looks like the prominent players have arrived.
Gathering us all here was likely part of the owner's plan.
Only Adios knows why, though. Unless those two know something we don't.
No. There ain't a man in all of Zemuria who knows what goes on in that crazy head.
Nah, don't be capping me, Walter. You know what's going on.
However, he did say you would likely be here. At least now we can finally settle matters between us.
We'll just see how things play out. Either way, this will make for quite the interesting little vacation.
Afterwards, the courtesy car drivers took the newest arrivals back to the villa. However, there were now more guests than there were rooms. After talking things over with the manager, Katra agreed a room with Esmeralda and Judith shared a room with Nina. So I freed up a spot. Gotcha. That sure was a hassle, but I think we finally got it all sorted out. Still can't believe we had that many people show up all at once. Just what the hell is that nut job up to? Guess mulling over it now won't really solve anything. If he's gonna make a move, he'll do it tomorrow. We can work out what our next play is in the morning. Something definitely smells off though. I should take another look around the island before hitting the sack.
That's how it goes. Rank up.
Alright, C++.
Damn, that's pretty generous.
Let's get it. Alright, who's all in their rooms? Do you feel free to make us use of the complimentary toiletries provided in each room when taking a bath? I used to work at a luxury hotel, and even then I was surprised at how pricey all the products are. No doubt you'd be satisfied with the selection as well. Okay, I'll be sure to do that, lady.
Huh. New activities. They didn't have these earlier in the day.
Oh yeah, she did say there was going to be new activities around. Forgot. Good evening, sir. Have you had a chance to try the cocktail making workshop at our restaurant? Many of our guests like to enjoy their creations while soaking in the jacuzzi tubs that are provided in each guest room. We also offer massages and other in-room services, so do let us know if you'd like to request one. I think I might take you up on that offer, lady. There sure are a lot of colorful characters here, huh? And a fair number of them seem to belong to society's shadows at that. I think we can count on them to exercise a base level of decency for now. What truly concerns me is that we have yet to see the owner of this resort. If you're that hung up about it, why not cut your vacation short and get off the island? I definitely considered it, but that would mean leaving Katre here. Plus, I feel left out heading home this early. We'll just have to see what tomorrow brings. That may be for the best. I'll be letting my fullest cooperation toward keeping everyone safe, so please rest easy and enjoy your time off. I'll just leave the worrying to you then, Elaine. I've been wondering for some time now, but what exactly is the story behind your attire? Ah, no need for alarm. This is merely a special effects costume. Costume? I see. Forgive my weariness. Special effects, you said, and how very intriguing. The design incorporates elements from Eastern folklore, but with the modern twist throughout. Moreover, the detailed weathering on the surface evokes the wear and tear of a genuine historical warrior. Impressively done. You have my compliments. To receive praise from the renowned Director Lamb as an honor. No way that's all there is to it. I sympathize with your confusion, Director. After all, this island has had a sudden influx of new guests, including those of shall we say, seedier persuasion. If that's the angle you're taking, then it's equally strange to see a man and a woman of the cloth on a beach vacation. Even Ados' servants require time to set down the burdens. Do feel free to reach out to me should the need ever arise, Director Lamb. I once had the privilege of seeing Director Gowdy at work, but I'm also curious about your process as well. No way that's all there is to that, either. Thank you for the offer, and we'll be in touch if the situation calls for it. On that note, I've been meeting one fascinating individual after another today. For example, if you allow me to let my imagination take flight, before me sit three men burdened, the oldest by a tremendous duty, the younger by their weighty past. Being surrounded by so many dramatic inspirations really gets my creative juices flowing. Scary how on the mark he is. Work for Mr. Ventures must have an eye for this sort of thing. Alright, let's see who's over here. Perfect timing then! Why don't you join us for a glass or two? Indeed, you'd be more than welcome addition. Chow, I'm out to pass, man, and we ain't on good terms, bruh. It's an honor to be invited in all your highness, but I ain't exactly on drinking buddy terms with the whole table here. Yep. Oh, now, you needn't be service so I can spend over a bit of idle conversation. Speaking of which, it was seen that Eslam's enterprises have been making efforts to expand into the Republic. This will likely lead to competition with violence-based companies over the same market share. Perhaps you'd be willing to accept our help in this matter. I believe it would be much use to you. Barring the aid of the Kowloon Group is about the most reliable choice we can make. Though I'll have to keep a close eye on what the newly formed Lee family is capable of from here on. Particularly as always, Your Highness. Incidentally, the Murder Company's performance this past year was quite a sight to behold. Using AI for crisis management is something our principality seeks to emulate, to say nothing of the high-mobility security force you lead. You flatter us. In truth, we are merely adhering to Murdoch's system. If you have an interest in our company's affairs, I can arrange for a meeting with our general manager. Ah, still on guard, are we? But yes, I do feel that a formal discussion will be worth having. No offense, Prince Cherie, but you couldn't pay me enough to draw the mutual interrogation behind these poker faces. Random thought, but we got the makings of a real dream team here. The three of us together. I'm not sure I see how. The Golden Butterfly can use her screw-the-rule skill to cut through space and warp us into buildings. Then, Grimcat can use her stealth and thief techniques to snatch the objective. That way, we can burglarize any place we want, no matter how tight their security is. And where do you fit into this? I'll be the one in charge of holding our plunder high on the rooftop and laughing hysterically. At least Princess that helps with the heist. Wait, why am I even playing along with this loosey-goosey trio? But I thought loosey-goosey was Grimcat's whole deal. Since when? Personally, I found the idea quite amusing. Such a thing could stir Blue Blanc's competitive spirit enough to spur him into sending a written challenge. Blue Blanc, wait, you mean Phantom Thief B? Oh, now we're talking. This is something to be excited about. I'm trying to dig up some intel on the enemy. What, from the Golden Butterfly? Yep, I used every non-violent interrogation technique in the book, but it turns out she's a tough nut to crack. She should just stop wasting my time and tell us what hole that old man's hiding in already. Yeah, I doubt she'll let the cat out of the bag that easily. Also, do you know she's like 5 edge away from you, right? I know she can hear me. I'm trying the passive-aggressive route right now. Yeah, good luck with that, Nadia. You're exactly as amusing as the Professor made you out to be, while we're probably co-workers once or twice removed. You just had to go there, didn't you? Excuse me if I don't like the idea of palling around with the right hand of the Garden's deadbeat dad. My, such biting words. There certainly has some history between them, though, but I think they might be able to get along. Maybe? I sat in on these two in case sparks started flying, but the vibe turned out to be way more metal than I expected. They're actually on a pretty similar wavelength, really enough. That is kind of weird, though, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, hey, did you guys eat dinner already? The food was pretty good, but I thought the seafood entrees were the best. Yeah, tell the girlfriend, their favorites were out of this world. You think we could get them to cook all the fish we caught too? Sounds like you guys hit the jackpot today. We sure did. Makino and Cal's coolers are practically full to bursting. The fish just weren't biting for me though. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Yeah, but you still hooked a pretty big one at the end, Shannon. I don't even think I've seen that species before. Even Kyle got a little jealous. There's a reason he's still out there right now. Anyway, there's no way I'll let you two get one over on me. Just you wait. I'll catch myself a real monster one of these days. Probably feel the same in his shoes. Well, it wasn't easy, that's for sure. Kyle's gonna have a long night ahead of him if he wants to outdo me. Here, take these, Van, just in case you want to do some night fishing yourself. Thanks, you guys are always giving us freebies. Kind of feel bad, you know? It's no big deal, Van. We gotta take care of our anglers and arms after all. Alright, we'll do whatever this shit is later. Ain't got time for it right now. Hey, where my mate at? I'm pretty sure this is Walter and Tolson's room. Feel kind of bad that Tolson has to share a room with that guy. Wait, I heard voices. And is that someone crying? Oh, why? Why me? My horrible luck finally makes sense. It's all because I've been cursed! That's gotta be Tolson. Sounds like he's not in the best mood either. Maybe I should pop in real quick to check on him. Hey there, sorry for barging in. The Spriggan! What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, nothing. I just thought I heard somebody blubbering their eyes out and figured I should look into it. Rumor with Walter was that bad, huh? I wasn't blubbering! Do I let the blubbering talk to you? Well, I certainly am not pleased you're especially with that brute. There are far more concerning matters on my plate at the moment. Okay, lay it on me, old man. What's the problem? There is a supporter named Marielle, you know, the one who was taking pictures of the tourists from earlier today. Yeah, I know her, unless she was giving them away, too. Well, a little while ago, I received a few pictures of my own from her. That's when I saw it. A strange white shadow hovering over me. Oh, brother, that's just got you so upset. Hey, this is the big deal, all right? Here, see for yourself. Huh? There really is something there. It's taken out in front of the abandoned church, right? Wonder what that haze is. See? I told you there was something strange going on. Must be a ghost, and it's been haunting me this whole time. Well, at least you got a pretty cool picture out of it. How can you be so biased about this? This is evidence of paranormal activity. Ghosts caught on camera, I tell you. Even modern science hasn't been able to provide proof of the afterlife. How are you not absolutely petrified? I don't know what to tell you, man. The higher elements are at work here. I'm gonna be so surprised that a place like that was teamed with ghostly-looking monsters. There is a lot of stuff that can be explained with science. Doesn't mean you're being haunted. Gah, you must take me for a fool, Lockride. I should have known you wouldn't understand. First, I had to deal with that horrible incident in Basel last year. Then I lost my job. Now I can't even take a proper vacation, damn it. Positive it's all because of this evil spirit. It's simply no other explanation. As long as it's got its claws in me, my life will be filled with nothing but misfortune. I'll ever rid myself of this horrible affliction. Look, if you're that scared, why don't you try and figure out what the white blob actually is? Sure, it looks like a ghost, but maybe it's just like when people see celebrities in their toast or something. I suppose the unknown is sometimes more scary than the truth. But how do you suggest we investigate the identity of a ghost? The very idea is ridiculous, you know? Actually, I think there might be a few people on this island that know a thing or two about spirits. Plus, I hate to leave him like this if I ignore it all. He might just become even more of a headache. Should I help him get to the bottom of this ghost business? How about this, Tolson? I'll figure out what's going on with this ghost thing as long as you put in a formal request. Request? Oh, you mean your 4 SPGs? As luck would have it, I know people on the island right now who could be considered paranormal specialists. With their help, I'll be able to figure out the truth behind your little ghost problem. And hey, if it's really a ghost, all we have to do is exercise it, right? Figure that'd be a lot more constructive than just sitting here freaking out about it anyway. As much as your skepticism irks me to the end, you do make a good point. Fine, I formally press your services. Although I'm not sure how far I trust these specialists of yours. Guess it's the deal. In that case, mind if I borrow that picture? Gladly. In fact, I'd rather you have it anyway. Alright then, I'll get back to you after I talk to Muriel and the others. Actually, I might even have them come by to give you a once-over too. Just wait here for now. Of course, but make sure you're quick about it. Well, I guess I should go find Muriel then. Might be a good idea to talk to someone familiar with the island too. Maybe the villa manager? Could also ask the Grosritter for help. Although I don't think Celeste was ever all that good at the whole clairvoyance thing. She probably just into hitting up her partner. Then there's Shizuna. I think she mentioned something about having spiritual powers back when Meripus possessed Yum. Might be useful. Sure, at least one of them is capable of clearing up this mess.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Alright, so at least we know who to talk to then. Pick a fight me one more time and you're getting shipped off the island in a body cast! Is that a promise? Hearing that only makes me want to mess with you more, you know. The hell? Do I look like I'm joking, lady? Settle down now, you two. While I'd very much like to see how a showdown between you will play out, we wouldn't want to spoil the wonderful dinner we just had. Why don't the four of us converse a bit? A chance like these don't come around often after all. Damn, you really got an all-star table here. Chance encounters such as these can only happen at a luxury resort band. I don't really care to get chummy with an Ikaruga, but you know what they say about missed opportunities and all. In that case, let me ask something I've been dying to find out for a while now. Just how powerful is the head of the Grosritter? You referred to Einsonate, yes? She is a person of interest in the Martin Company as well. Oh, is this the same woman the Cornelia series is based off of? I've been curious about her for a while myself. They say she's as strong as she is beautiful. Yeah, you're better off not lumping the book character in with the commander. Anyone on this continent who can go toe-to-toe with her at best would have to be in the same league as the Golden Rakshasha. The Golden Rakshasha? That would be the fame from a general of the Empire, Aurelia Le Guin. That the two of them are on equal playing fields says quite a bit on its own. She doesn't come out from far behind the curtain much, but screw with her and even you get burned. And that's just a start. Don't say, well now we just have to throw down. Maybe I could put in a voice PG with Van and have him lure her out somehow. I wouldn't be so certain. As if I'd be stupid enough to accept it. What do you think the S in Force PG stands for? Suicide?
Got a question for you.
Sorry to cut into your fun, Shizuna, but can I ask for you for a work-related question? Go for it, Van. Van took out the picture he borrowed from Tolson and began to explain the situation. I see. Chasing down a ghost, huh? Sounds like a pretty fun job. Kind of fitting for this island, don't you think? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, it's nothing to worry about, at least for the time being anyway. Look, if you're not going to tell me, you can at least stop being so foreboding. Anyway, to answer your question about my abilities, yeah, I can detect evil spirits, can even exercise them too. But based on this picture, I don't really think that's what you'll need from me. That's not to say Tolson is being haunted though. Well, would you mind stopping by and take a look at him? I get the feeling he wants the diagnosis straight from the horse's mouth. Sure, I don't mind. Why don't we head over now? Hey, Tolson, brought somebody to see you. I'm sorry, but who are you, miss? She's someone important from the east. Got a talent for seeing spirits, too. My name's Shizuna. Nice to meet you, Mr. Ex-CEO. Yes, likewise. I don't believe I quite understand, but whatever insight you can offer would be most appreciated. Was there anything you noticed about the picture? I didn't get the sense there was something ghoulish going on, if that's what you mean. But I figured I could at least check you out, just in case. Yeah, just as I thought. You're no host to a ghost. You do seem to be giving off some pretty negative vibes, though. Negative vibes? I guess it might make more sense to say he's irritated or annoyed? Here, let me put it like this. Strong negative vibes attract bad things. Usually it's just general misfortune, but other times it's evil spirits. Anyway, I don't know your situation, but I recommend trying not to worry too much. Do something to get out of the slump you're in. Wow, let's bet you to give the guy life advice. The reason I came here in the first place was to refresh myself. I just had so much bad luck lately. Well, nevertheless, I appreciate your suggestion, ma'am. However, none of that explains anything about the white haze in the picture of mine. Do you know what it could be? Well, at the very least, I don't think it was a ghost or a human. What's that supposed to mean? I may know a thing or two about spirits, but I'm not a medium, you know. Guess it's just something you have to rack your brains about. Alright then, thanks again for your help. Yeah, thanks for your time, Shizuna. Guess I better keep working my way down the list. Alright, didn't see Leon.
Let me ask you something.
Sorry to spring this on you out of nowhere, Leon, but can I get your take on something? Why, certainly. It is a clergyman's duty to lend an ear to those who seek one, and no matter how disreputable they may be. Could have gone without that last bit, but thanks. Van took out the picture he borrowed from Towson and began to explain the situation. So, you wish to know what this ghost really is. I'm not sensing anything off from the picture itself, but knowing it was taken on this island does make me wonder. That's a bit more ominous than I was expecting, Leon. I think I should meet with Towson. I'll explain in more detail there. Oh, are you a priest with the Septian Church? Oh, that's correct. My name is Leon, and I'm what some would call a wandering priest. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir. The picture Van shared with me didn't give much to go on, so I thought I'd better to meet with you directly. So, do you think there's something going on with them? Worry not, friend. I don't sense any spirits on you or person. Really? That's certainly a relief to hear from a priest. However, it'd be prudent to keep your wits about you. This whole island has been stained by some sort of stagnant energy. What? What do you mean by stained? Just as it sounds, I felt a very particular sensation ever since you stepped foot here. It's as if a dark cloud is looming over the entire island. I won't know more until I've had a chance to conduct a more thorough investigation, however. At any rate, it's not uncommon for spirits to congregate in places with an excess of energy. Even if you aren't being actively haunted at the moment, it's still possible that something has its eye on you. I suggest you stay indoors after nightfall. I would also be mindful not to get into any mishaps during the day either. I see. So much for being relieved. Well, this is definitely a strange turn of events. Thanks for the help, Leon. Not at all. I'm glad to be of assistance. If you have no further need of me, I'll go ahead and take my leave. Farewell. Guess I better keep working my way down the list. So, what are you all up to? Oh, Van! Hello! Hey, I figured you guys ought to take a back few mementos from your trip, so I've been shooting some photos. I'm developing all the film in my room. She was actually just showing us all the pictures she's taken so far. Oh, get anything good? Well, she did manage to get a shot of Fairy stuffing her face, and a few of her smiling as well. Oh, and she was able to capture one of the most beautiful rainbows I've ever seen. She even caught a few pictures of some of the island's rare birds. All of your pictures are so nice, Marielle. Do you think you'd be willing to make copies for me? Guess it's been hard at work, huh? Sounds like you're getting pretty crafty with that camera, too. Well, it's all part of the job, you know. I'm sure you heard the old adage, a picture is worth 1,000 words. I can't just be good at writing articles, you know. I gotta make sure I get some good shots in. Well, all the pictures you've taken here have been incredible. Yes, I agree. I'm sure you'd be as skilled as a professional photographer as in no time. You guys are too nice.
Got a question for you.
Speaking of pictures, Marielle, Van took out the picture he borrowed from Towson and began to explain the situation. I didn't realize I caught a ghost in one of my pictures. So my fault for Mr. Toss so on edge about it. If only I had checked them beforehand. Should go and apologize. It's not your fault. Pretty sure the guy's paranoid about anything and everything right now. Anyway, do you usually see stuff like this in your photos? I wouldn't say it's common, but I definitely taken some that were pretty similar. But my coworkers at the Tower of Times have said I'm the only one who's had this issue. Maybe she's got a knack for capturing ghosts on film. Did you notice anything strange around the time that you took the picture? No, I don't think so. I think it was sometime around dusk. I was just getting ready to turn in from the day, and that's when I spotted Mr. Tossin. He was trying to get inside the abandoned church, but it seemed like he'd given up. Figured I would take a picture so that he could have a nice keepsake. Oh, I almost forgot. That's the only picture I took with the flash on. Although, that's about the only thing out of the ordinary that I can recall. The flash, huh? That might have something to do with the haze then. Thanks for the info, Muriel. Of course, happy to help. Guess I better keep working my way down the list.
Got a question for you.
Manson got the picture he borrowed from Tossin and began to explain the situation. I see. That certainly does look a bit spooky, sir. With you being the manager and all, I thought maybe you might have some idea of what it could be. Anything come to mind? Well, to be frank, I don't think I've ever heard talk of ghosts around here. That's not to say we haven't had a few slightly odd disturbances, of course. Mind telling me about them? Certainly. One of our guests was taking a walk one night when they said they saw an enormous, terrifying shadow. People were concerned about the possibility of it being a monster, but after conducting an investigation the following morning, we came to the conclusion that it was likely only a wild animal. Because street lamps were stretching its shadow, it seemed much larger than it actually was. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I know there haven't been any ghost sightings in the past, helpful on its own though. I'm sorry I can't provide you with any more information. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do to assist you. Sure thing, lady. Thanks. Alright, that's just about everybody. Heard a lot of different opinions though, but nothing really substantial. Maybe I have a better luck investigating around where the picture was taken. I was gonna say we need to go to the old church next, Van. And so Van made his way to the abandoned church. Something's going on here. Huh? What are you doing here, Kasim? Oh, it's you. I was just trying to familiarize myself with the terrain, but I noticed an unusual aura coming from that abandoned church. What do you mean, aura? I mean, I'm definitely catching a whiff of something, but I can't quite place what it is. Huh, I'll say it's because you lacked the proper training. Anyway, I'm assuming you have business over there? You can say that. Somebody asked me to take a look around for him. Then showed Kasim the picture of Tossin and told him about his fears regarding the apparition. I see. It would seem that Burns' former CEO still has a number of unresolved anxieties. That being said, I'm surprised that Spriggan would even take on a job like this. What? Got a problem with that? The only reason I took the guy on was because I didn't want him getting any more carried away than he already is. Anyway, what do you think about the picture, Kasim? Anything stand out to you? Not particularly, no. I thought the white blur was odd, but nothing more than that. I see. I guess we'll have to keep digging. Well, shall we get going? We are going the same way, after all. You're not exactly my ideal partner, but after you, I suppose. So this is it, huh? Sure is a lot more creepy at night. It's very odd for the safety of church to leave behind ruins like these. Usually you find them near abandoned villages, evacuated due to ongoing conflicts in the area. Now that you mention it, I guess it is pretty strange. Anyway, I've got some investigating to do, so this is where we can go our separate ways. You'll find no argument from me. However, I would like to know how you end up resolving the issue. Are you thinking it might be related to that weird filly you mentioned earlier? Yes, and as I prefer to have much evidence as possible before drawing any conclusions. Well, if I find anything on my end, I'll be sure to fill you in. I appreciate it. We'll speak later. Good luck. Guess we're tag teaming it, man. Still got no clue what made that white haze. Guess I'll try using short search to see what I can find. If I can pick up a trail somewhere, it might just lead me to the answer. Maybe something inside call for a hint or two.
I'm getting a reading. You should investigate the area.
Appreciate it, Mirror Bear. Oh. What is this? The tracks seem to end here. The pattern makes me think that it's got some level of intelligence, though. There's no way it's human. It's gotta be a monster, right? The only question is, what kind? And it does actually have anything to do with all this ghost business. Plus, the footprints are incredibly round. I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. Have I? Something round. Possum? There's much to be concerned about, but our investigation will be ending shortly regardless. Come speak with me once your own is complete. A beat-up orbital ladder lies scarred on the ground. What's an orbital ladder doing here? Looks like it's been through hell and back. Still got some life left in it, though. I doubt somebody from the villa will litter like this. Must belong to a tourist. Guess they came out here at night to see how long they could hold out on a test of courage. Probably got so scared they dropped the ladder and ran for it. Okay, that's important to note, guys. Somebody was here. And then something spooked them and they ran out. And then that goes back to the story that lady was telling me about. I think I'm trying to piece it together, guys. What's this? A medallion? Looks like it's got an engraving of Adios on it. Seems pretty old. It's all cracked too. Almost seems like somebody smashed its underfoot. It makes sense for something like this to be left behind in an abandoned church, but something about it feels off. I guess that covers everything I want to look at. I don't think there's anything else worth examining here. Better go report back to Casa. Already down with your investigation? That was faster than I expected. Well, it's not like it's a big church. Anyway, figure out what weird orb was all about? No, seems like it's just a bit too late. Appears to be unrelated to your photography issue too. You don't say. Excuse me? Marielle, what the hell are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing? I'm here to investigate the photo I took, of course. I felt kind of guilty, so I thought I might as well lend you a hand to make up for it. I figured you would want to take a look in the church, so I decided to come out here myself. Lucky guess. I didn't know you'd be working with someone from Marduk, though. Hope I'm not intruding. Not at all. Actually, you might just be right on time. It was seen there as determine the true identity of your ghost. Already? Well, it's pretty easy to piece together once you look at the evidence. First, there was the small round tracks I found, and then there was the abandoned ladder and the cracked medallion. But out of those three, the one that points to the identity of the white haze is... The white haze is the abandoned creature, right then? So the small round tracks would be the creature? It can't be the ladder, right? Or the... It could be any one of those, though! I don't know. I'm gonna get it wrong. The small round tracks I found using short search, those are the key. Yes! Give me my FP, bitch! Round tracks? What do you mean? From them, we can infer that we're dealing with a monster that doesn't have legs, but if it can fly, there'll be no tracks at all, so it hops! Yes! Put that together with small and round, and there's only one thing it could be. A palm. A palm? Sorry, I'm not super familiar with monsters. I'm drawing a blank. Palms inhabit every region of Zemuria, so it's a little surprising to be here as well. They're incredibly adept at blending into their surroundings. However, they're also quite skittish. Personally, I haven't seen many around lately, but I've heard there's been recent sightings of a special shiny type that glows. They come in a whole variety of colors, but the white one is the most common. Maybe I've never seen one because it's so good at hiding. I guess the only question left is how that white haze, palm, ended up in my shot. Yeah, that's the important part. Said you had the flash on when you were taking the picture of Tolson, right? My guess that our little friend was hiding outside the church with the star when the light went off. It must have left behind Tolson at just the right moment. Oh, you're right. That would explain everything. I'm not so sure Miss Tolson will accept it unless we show him some kind of photography evidence, though. You think we can get it to pop out again if I take another picture with the flash on? I'm not so sure. Honestly, I feel like I probably spooked it just by entering the chapel. But given the tracks that Fang found, I assume it's still somewhere around here. You think maybe it's too scary to come out? I guess I just have to find some other way to convince Mr. Tolson. Actually, I think I can lure it out. We've come this far, right? Might as well get some solid proof. This should be interesting. Huh? Rah! It really worked! I better grab the photos! It is. How nimble. Should we give chase? Well, we can't just let him go. It'd be dangerous to let a monster run about on the main road. Looks like we got the little guy cornered. But he seems to have called for reinforcements. They're closing in on us. But what are those things? Just stay calm and keep close. Allow me to lend a hand. Deploying shards!
Let's
go, Cassim.
Breathe in. Cassim! Ready! I'll end you!
Now's your chance for a sharp boost. Take this through. You can witness.
Slice you up!
Ah, you missed. Sucks to be you.
It's
Full boost! Now you're ready to go, boss!
Blast off! Got your number.
Time to mow them all down!
Sucker! My move now.
Take this through! You can witness!
Got your number. Got your number.
That's counter. You're up, Commander!
Have some more. Don't stop now, Fang.
Full boost! Now you're ready to go, boss! Take this through! You can witness! Show no mercy, Cassim!
I'll end you!
Nice one, Commander! Activating steel!
Very well. You're gone!
Nice one, boss! You're in the zone now! One to go.
Got your number. Got your number. My move now.
Activating steel! Go to sleep! Bitch ass! Go off, Cassim!
Barbados, raid!
Nice. All clear. That palm was a hell of a lot tougher than he looked. Nice job, you two. I was able to get some great pictures during all the commotion. The palm was so fast, some of the shots came out a little blurry too. I'm sure Miss Toss will be convinced once he gets looks at these. Nice work, kid. I guess we'll be able to wrap up this job after all. What about you? Got anything else to take care of? Actually, I think I'll be retiring for the evening. Still have some lingering concerns, but it would be best to review the whole situation before taking action. I see. Review the situation, huh? I guess I should probably do that myself. Especially with all the weird stuff I've run into lately. Well, if you're ready, what do you say we head back to the villa? And so the three made their way back towards the villa, with Cosmo saying farewell partway along the route. Upon their arrival, Ben and Mario decided to pay a visit to Tolson's room. You're right. This monster is about the same shape as the blur on the other photograph. Right, so you weren't actually being haunted. The palm just happened to pop up in the middle of the shot. That's all there was to it, hon. I'm ashamed of how much I let this whole thing ruffle my feathers. I'm sorry, Mr. Tolson, it's all my fault. If I had just checked the photos more carefully before I handed them over, none of this would have happened. If anyone deserves blame, it's that monster for getting in the freaking way. It's no fault of your own. Well, I appreciate you for saying so. Still, if you take into account what Miss Shizuna and that priest had to say, sounds rather likely that we could encounter some spiritual phenomena in the future. Best to be prepared at any rate. Perhaps we'll go see if they happen to know of any good precautions to take. Good point. From what they said, there's definitely something strange about this island, spiritual or otherwise. Situation's so complicated already, though. This just makes it worse. Then, are you alright? Yes, nothing really. Anyway, if you get into a pinch at night, you can always ask the roomie for help. I bet he'd be real happy to have something to beat the shit out of. The only problem is the room might not be intact afterwards. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be comforting or terrifying, but I suppose I just have to consider it. I almost blew our cover. It's wild that he could tell we were around, even if he is the commissine. It worked out okay, though. The way things are going tomorrow ought to be pretty entertaining. Yeah, maybe. Not that I'm in a hurry to take on any extra work, though. Anyway, they're way more suspicious of the church now, so I'll switch to a backup location for now. Roger that! Aw, man, I should let you go mess around with them a bit, but I guess we'll have to save that for later. Looking forward to tomorrow, everybody. We're gonna have one hell of a time.
That takes care of that.
Nice job.
Mira deposit confirmed.
You'd love to see it. There's Tolson. It's just my luck I ran into the Crown Prince. Wasn't losing my seat as CEO bad enough. Couldn't have picked the worst time to come down here. All I wanted was to clear my head. Yeah, you picked a pretty bad time. Very bad time. Feels as though it's been ages since we last shared drinks over a meal, honey. Just the two of us. The few times we went away on business, we would be eating together with Amia as a family. But this reminds me of the day you proposed to me during dinner. I certainly don't mind reliving every once in a while. I was a lot younger then, thinking that way surprise became easier in those days. But enough of that, let's raise a toast. We won't want all this lovely food to get cold. Of course not, darling. Oh! Oh, shut your f***, you double dog! Or are you two probably don't even understand human speech? What did I just walk in on? This blasted mud is assaulting me! Though maybe the fault is mine for expecting it to have proper obedience training from a rotten spriggin'. Zeros wouldn't just start barking at you for no reason. Oh, what does it even matter? Just get the stupid thing away from me! Speaking as someone who actually saw what transpired, this woman here had captured that canine drone and was attempting to dismantle it. Oh, really? You tried to get the drop on Katya's little buddy. Sounds to me like this dirtbag doorknapper needs a little obedience training herself. Let's not be hasty now. This mud had higher specs than I anticipated, so it might have broke through the trap I prepared. As for you, I learned to hold that tongue and mind your own business, old man. Besides, you've been watching ever since I set the trap. Don't act so holier than thou when you didn't do a thing to stop me. I simply didn't feel my intervention was necessary for your little farce to fall apart. That does it! You round me up for the last time, altar boy! Well, the foremost fighter, huh? Color me intrigued. If it isn't the dire wolf and the immovable, huh? Talk about a rare opportunity. What do you say to finally nailing down which school is the strongest, the Taito or the Gecko? Come on, you're not really planning on fighting them, are you? Don't interfere, little dancer boy. Who are you calling a little dancer boy? I'm not exactly a title user through and through, but I'll admit it's an interesting proposition. I'm gonna give him a round for his money, Jin. I'll never agree to such a reckless fight, is what I should say. But if you can manage to find a battleground that's far enough away from the villain, I consider your offer. You're just gonna give him what he wants? I can't help being curious. After all, wouldn't it be nice to know what makes him the best of the Gecko? I don't really give a shit what school he's from. As far as I'm concerned, we're just fighting for the hell of it. Well then, let's let me to our enough to satiate my hunger. These guys are clearly insane. Tell me about it. I'm passing drinks out to everyone free of charge. I couldn't tell you why, but we suddenly got a lot of extra guests get out in special uniforms this evening. I've got to act professional though, so I won't pry no matter how much I'm dying to. Anyway, enjoy your night, sir. We have enough good liquor and delicious food to go around. He's fishing. Shannon reeled in a rare deep-sea fish this afternoon. The same one I've been hoping to land for a while now, in fact. Honestly, I'm a little miffed about it. Deep-sea fish are easier to catch at night, so I'm going to test that theory on every fishing hole I can. Should I be doing the same?
Let's do this thing.
Oh, there's nothing here. Might gotta find the right spot.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
I think we got them all. Just want to make sure this isn't part of the fishing side quest at the end of the game, so. Alright, so I tried searching around the island and I have no idea where these other characters are, so either they are hidden in their room somewhere and I missed it, or I don't freaking know. Alright, so I went all the way up there. I did not see Fairy or anybody else, so I would imagine they're in the hotel somewhere, and I might have missed them, I guess. I don't know. So, alright, we still gotta do these 2 connection events and these activities. So, what we're gonna do... I think I just found them. Hey, I found Fairy! This looks fun. You guys doing some stargazing? Oh, hey, Van. I heard the villa had a telescope somewhere in storage, so I asked if I could borrow it for a few hours. The air is crisp and clear, and light pollution is practically non-existent out here compared to Edith and Bossel. It all helps to make the stars that much brighter. Even I was amazed. I've never seen such a beautiful night sky before. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. I'm sure it must be pretty breathtaking through the telescope. Mr. Robot here has been teaching us about constellations too. Yeah, this game flame thing is so good. I've never seen anything like it. Leave all astronomical observations to Theo. Maybe Theo's the real star here. They really have taught me a lot though. Hey Katre, do we have any other lessons for us? Katre? You had a 1,000-hour stare for a bit there. Sorry. I think the day is just finally catching up to me. Oh, I get what you mean. All that exploring we did can really burn you out. Yes, but back to constellations. I'm happy to answer whatever questions you have. You know, they're actually a rather big fascination of mine, and I don't think I could ever get tired of talking about them. Alright guys, we're gonna see what this thing is here, and then we're gonna go ahead and end the video for today. We're offering a cocktail making workshop here as a nighttime activity. This is your chance to create your own original drink. Why not invite somebody to join you? Who do I invite? Our underage members can get their drinks non-alcoholic, so anybody's fair game. Alright, it's only fair that I do Judith. This workshop requires that participants create an original cocktail using ingredients they've gathered themselves. We have all the basic components here, but you'll need to provide an extra layer to both the flavor and presentation. Nemeth is flush with vegetation, so harvest any two you like and bring them back here. I'll drink all the time, but being my own bartender is a new one. A party hardy A-list actress playing mixologist. A party hardy A-list actress playing mixologist. I'll warm my liver. I never said I was an alcoholic. It's just all the work outings I end up at. Oh, I actually gotta do this shit? What the hell? Alright, but yes, we gotta go all the way into the forest and do this, so. Alright, Judith, I think we got one. Alright, we got a mint leaf.
So that's where it was.
Alright.
Alright, Judith, we got one more. Make sure this is a good ingredient for this cocktail, and then you're gonna be good to go. Watch out for monsters. First skills ready to go! Now you stun the enemy. Now it's time to follow it up.
Nana wins again!
Not a bad show, Nadia.
Wait, huh? Wait, Nadia? Where the fuck is Nadia? What is it? What?
I smell treasure.
Was that a glitch? Guys, even my goddamn mind went off. What the f? Nadia's not here.
Watch out for Wade.
Charge attack is good to go. What kind of glitch is that? First skills ready to go. Mission start. Let's wrap this up quick. Dude, that was fucking crazy.
Initiating skill.
Come at me.
Critical hit. Way to go, Nadia. Activating skill.
You're crushed. Here goes.
Activating skill. Down and dusted.
Nice. That went great.
Nice going,
This could work nicely.
Okay, Jess, so
take
we
over.
got amber syrup and we got some mint leaves. Sounds good to me.
Looks like the gang's all here.
First skill, ready to go.
Really capable of.
Go to sleep. Bitch ass. Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. Let's wail on it.
Sure thing.
It's over. You're crushed.
Nice one, boss. You're in the zone now.
Huh? You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Alright, let's go and make our cocktail. Someone wants to do this even if I choose like Muriel too. So that's interesting. I highly doubt they'll let me control Muriel though. It's probably going to go straight to the cutscene, I don't know. We'll figure that out next time though. With the help of the chief back at the bar, the pair managed to complete their original cocktails. Presenting my pride and joy, the Golden Kiss. Named after the hit movie Golden Blood, I take it. What else? Now hurry up and try some.
That hit the spot.
Woo-wee. That's the stuff.
The mint flavor adds an extra layer. I didn't see it coming. It betrayed my expectations in a good way. You notice, that's kind of the point actually. I get you. A good drink has a hidden depth of flavor, much like a good woman has her secrets. Couldn't think of a more fitting cocktail for Golden Blood, or you. Aw, stop it. You know me too well. Only difference is it actually manages to keep it secret, unlike a certain Mad's vigilante I know. Oh, why you have to spoil it? And so, Van and his companion indulged in a short spell of eating refinement, sipping their cocktails all the while. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and end this video here, and we will continue our connection events in the next episode and continue the story. So, I will see you guys next time. You guys, take it easy.
Ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For the nights like